Ahead of the publication of the Fed's meeting results, traders are focused on the reports that reflect the economic condition in Europe and Great Britain. Today, trading activity is rather low as market participants have taken the wait-and-see approach. The UK's inflation slowdown had no influence on the pound sterling. The indicator advanced by 0.2% compared to a rise of 1% in the previous period. Analysts had expected a drop in the pound sterling, however, it continued gaining in value. Such a reaction was caused by the fact that the House of Commons is still debating the internal market bill. Investors hope that the final document will not contain radical ideas that may allow the UK and the EU to resume the negotiations. However, today traders will hardly learn about the results of the debate. That's why the publication of the FOMC meeting results is the main event of this trading day. In fact, traders are not really interested in the meeting results. They were mainly expecting the press conference as Jerome Powell's speech may determine the currency market's direction for the following months. There are three possible variants. Thus, according to the first scenario, Jerome Powell may hint at the possibility of higher interest rates. This scenario is based on rising inflation and lower unemployment rate. However, other indicators of the US economic health are causing concerns. That's why this variant is hardly possible. Although, if these predictions come true, the US dollar may show a full correction. However, it's more likely that the Fed will remain the key rate unchanged even up to 2023. These rumors are not groundless. The fact is that the US economic revival has significantly slowed down and the country may face stagnation. This, in turn, may lead to massive stimulus measures that require ultra-loose monetary policy. However, in this case, the US dollar may slump, pushing investors to choose higher-yielding currencies. However, the most possible scenario shows that Jerome Powell's speech will have no influence on the currency market. The Fed's chairman is expected to repeat once again that the regulator is closely monitoring the current situation and it's doing its best to support the price stability and boost the labor market recovery. In other words, no new information will be disclosed. The euro-dollar pair is still fluctuating within the levels of 1.1700, 1810 and 1910. The upper limit of the range once again acted as the resistance level that reversed the price. According to the chart, the price is still hovering around the upper part of the range near such levels as 1.1810 and 1910. The pair failed to pass 18 pips to hit the middle level of this range. The euro-dollar pair is likely to go on trading sideways. However, if the price fixes at the levels of 1.1810 and 1910, it may break the upper limit. Buy deals could be opened above 1.1925 with a target at 1.1950 and 1990. Sell deals could be initiated below 1.1800 with a targeted level at 1.1755 and 1700. The pound-dollar pair is still trying to go on moving higher from the support level of 1.2770. The pair's fluctuation along the level of 1.2885 may result in new local highs. Notably, news flow may significantly affect buyers. Otherwise, the pair will advance to 1.3000 and 3025. According to the alternative scenario, the local activity of long positions may trade away, allowing the quote to return to the level of 1.2885. That's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel. See you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.